Man, it has absolutely been insane today. First, we got the news about LeBron James. We have some information about Larsa Pippen and Malik Beasley dropping a little bit later today. But I felt like this is a pretty awesome story because we've been waiting on this info for some time, man. I literally made a video on this about 2 days ago about where LiAngelo Ball was, how he got to the current position that he's in today. And I was really wondering what was going to be the state and the fate of his career. Well, we got some pretty awesome news, man, and I can't wait to break it down for you. And if you're not smiling as a result of this news, man, then I don't know what's up with you. But what's going on, guys? Your boy Mike here, back again with our second video of today. Now, guys, before we get to the content, make sure you smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe, and turn on our notifications to help the channel grow. We're probably going to be uploading like crazy today, man. You're not going to see the notifications for each and every upload. But on top of that, make sure you check out our LaMelo Ball career simulation. It's going to be in the end screen of this video. It's awesome. It's on a different channel. It's on our gaming channel. Make sure to check it out. And finally, I want to give a shout out to Max Brinkman, our latest Mike Mafia member that decided to support our channel with a monthly price of $2.99. You can find channel memberships in the description down below, and you do get a shout out upon joining. Now that we got all that out of the way, cue the intro. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's going on, everybody? Guys, about 2 days ago, I made a video asking you guys, why do you think LiAngelo Ball has yet to be signed to a contract? And pretty much the way LiAngelo Ball's career has gone up until today has been very unfortunate. It all started with the China incident. If you guys don't know how that turned out, about 4 years ago, LiAngelo Ball and all of his brothers, by the way, all committed to UCLA to play their college ball there. Unfortunately, however, that's not how things ended up shaking out because, well, LiAngelo Ball, the moment he got to UCLA following his brother Lonzo getting drafted number 2 overall by the Los Angeles Lakers, LiAngelo, or Jello, ended up getting caught in China during an exhibition match trying to steal from a Louis V store. Now, the president at the time, Donald Trump, went ahead and was able to pardon him as a result of this. And after that pardon, UCLA came out and said that he is going to be suspended indefinitely. As a result of that, LeVar Ball, being the big baller marketer genius that he is, decided to come out and say, hey, my sons are no longer going to be playing their basketball at UCLA. Rather, they're going to be taking their talents to Lithuania. Now, this is where things changed for LiAngelo Ball, and this is what really screwed him over, in my opinion, because already coming out of high school, LiAngelo Ball was only a 3-star prospect. Now, at UCLA, he would have had a chance to showcase his talents against other top talents in the entire NCAA. But once you take that opportunity away from him, it's kind of hard to determine whether or not LiAngelo Ball would actually be an NBA-ready type of player. Now, what ended up happening next was even more head-scratching because LeVar Ball decided to pull off this publicity stunt where he took his sons, well, at least LaMelo and LiAngelo at the time, and had them play for Besiktas of Lithuania. Now, the reason why this sucked is because, with all due respect to LiAngelo Ball, it's not like he was a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Rather, he was a player that, if he was able to dominate at the college ranks, very similar to what happened with John Collins. You know how John Collins was ranked like 180th in the entire high school recruiting class of 2016? Or even a better example would probably be a player like Duncan Robinson, a player that wasn't really ranked very high coming out of high school. Well, if he was able to showcase his abilities against other college recruits, or if he was a 5-star prospect, then I'm sure he would have been scouted. But the problem is he was neither. So having a 3-star recruit go to Lithuania isn't really the best to have him potentially scouted, isn't really a good way to show other NBA teams what he's capable of, and as a result, he wasn't able to make a dent and an impression on any NBA team. Now, what happened following this was kind of sad because LeVar Ball decided to start this startup basketball association called the JBA, and once again, LiAngelo went ahead and dominated at the JBA. And honestly, he did a remarkable job. He was the JBA's MVP, but the problem there is, once again, no team is going to go ahead and sign a player that was dominating against lesser competition in a startup basketball league. No one was really paying attention to the JBA. Honestly, a huge part of LiAngelo's problem, and I think Lonzo and LaMelo realized this too, is LeVar Ball's micromanagement of all of their careers. And it wasn't always necessarily the right thing to do with their careers. And that's what we all ended up seeing, as Lonzo Ball eventually would sign with Roc Nation and eventually would sign with Clutch Sports. LaMelo Ball decided, hey, I'm going to be managing my own career, Dad. I don't want to hear from you at all. And well, now we're at the current state that we're in. LiAngelo Ball did get a tryout with the Los Angeles Lakers prior to the 2018 NBA draft. This was during Lonzo Ball's final year with the Lakers, but unfortunately, he didn't get drafted. So where do we stand today? Well, LiAngelo Ball got signed by the Oklahoma City Thunder's G League affiliate back in March, the Oklahoma City Blue. And what really sucks is he signed right before the pandemic hit us, and they didn't really get an opportunity to play. Well, we got some pretty crazy news here today, man, because according to Shams Charania, the LeVar Ball prophecy has finally been fulfilled, as this is his initial report. LiAngelo Ball is signing a 1-year, non-guaranteed contract with the Detroit Pistons, sources tell The Athletic and The Stadium. Now, bear in mind, this is the exact same contract that Dwight Howard signed with the Los Angeles Lakers last year, so there's a chance he makes a full roster. But Shams continues to say in more detail, LiAngelo Ball, the brother of Pelicans guard Lonzo Ball, the number 2 overall pick in the 2017 NBA draft, and the Charlotte Hornets' number 3 overall pick in this year's NBA draft, is signing an Exhibit 10 deal, which means it's official. All of the Ball brothers are now signed to NBA contracts. Now, I know what you guys might be thinking. This is a little random, but I feel like we're all writing off, and everyone was writing off what LiAngelo Ball could actually do. I feel like he could bring shooting to a good NBA team, or he could bring shooting to any NBA team. And I think this is a remarkable opportunity for Jello, and personally, I'm really happy to see him get a chance. He finally finds his way into the NBA. He's going to be playing alongside Blake Griffin and Derrick Rose. They just lost, and this is a great signing for the Pistons, assuming he's able to scratch the surface of his potential, because you have to bear in mind that the Detroit Pistons just traded one of their best shooters in Luke Kennard to the Los Angeles Clippers, so maybe there's a little void that Jello could come and fill, assuming he works his butt off and puts the work in. So let me know in the comment section down below, what do you guys think, man? Because I think this is some awesome news, a real feel-good story, and it's official, the Ball brothers are now in the NBA. So aside from that, I'm your boy, TheFlightMike, and I'm dropping our mic until our next upload.